Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a boy named Max. Max was unlike other kids. While most children dreaded their homework and rushed to finish their school projects, Max loved to study. He spent hours each day with his books, exploring new subjects and dreaming of becoming a scientist. His room was filled with books, and his desk was always neatly organized, ready for the next. Every morning, Max would wake up early, excited to start his day. He was always the first one to arrive at school and sat in the front row, eager to learn. Thompson was known for being very serious and demanding. She had little patience for questions and no tolerance for mistakes. When Max raised his hand to ask about something he didn't understand, Mrs. Thompson would scold him. "Don't ask silly questions, Max. You should already know this," she would snap. Her sharp tone and harsh comments made Max feel small and unwelcome. That afternoon, Max decided to talk to his parents. They listened carefully as Max poured out his heart, telling them about Mrs. Thompson's harsh words and how it made him feel. His mother gave him a comforting hug. "You love to learn, Max, and that is a gift," she said softly. The next day at school, Max sat in his usual spot, ready to face the day. When Mrs. Thompson began her lesson, Max raised his hand to ask a question. Instead of feeling nervous, he spoke up with confidence. Mrs. Thompson gave him a sharp look, but this time, Max didn't back down. He calmly explained that he didn't understand a part of the lesson and wanted to make sure he got it right. To his surprise, Mrs. Thompson didn't scold him. Instead, she nodded and took a deep breath. "Okay, Max, I'll explain it again, but I don't want you to ask any more questions after this. Do you understand?" Max smiled and nodded, feeling proud of himself. As the years passed, Max grew more confident in himself and his abilities. He never lost his love for studying, and in the end, he became the scientist he always dreamed of becoming. Moral of the story. The story of Max teaches us that no matter the challenges we face, especially from others, we must never let anyone take away our passion and love for learning. Even when things seem hard, the joy of discovery can keep us moving forward.